Welcome back, everyone. Pedro here with another live stream, guys. Super excited to have you guys. It is 11:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just want to welcome you guys to the channel. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button below and also hit that little notification bell so you get notified every single time I'm live, guys. We are live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much, guys. Super excited to have you guys here. So we will begin shortly, and we're going to just kind of take a look at the charts, guys. We had 3 trades go in our absolute favor, guys. I called out these trades in our live stream, so I'm actually going to be uploading. I've already got a video ready to go that will be uploaded in the morning, tomorrow morning. But out of the 3 trades that we took this morning, I'm going to be making videos and kind of doing a breakdown video explanation for those trades that we took as well. So super excited to have you guys. We're going to start shortly, guys, so bear with me here as we just get started. We'll wait for a couple more people to join in, guys. So all right, guys, so we're going to begin shortly, guys. So bear with me here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let me know in the chat box, guys, if you enjoyed the live stream from this morning. We had an amazing live stream this morning. So yeah, let's go. Got the black tea. Ventec, it's all right. Been there, man. It's all good. We all go through that. It's part of losses are part of the journey. So you got it, man. Keep your head up. You got this. Don't worry. Next week is a fresh week. Also, if you need a couple days to, kind of cool off the markets, it's always recommended to, to take a little break. It could be a 1-day break. Today is Wednesday, so even let's say you don't trade on, I would advise probably not even trade on Fridays, but even take a break tomorrow and then start back next week. So don't worry, man. Keep your head up. It's all good. You know what I mean? It's part of the journey. So all That's the thing with also trading news, guys. I always mention that with you guys. You have to be very careful, very cautious with trading news. There's a lot of choppiness in the market, as you guys can see with USDJPY. What happened was our overall analysis that I literally told you guys in the live stream. You guys, if you guys literally look back at the previous live stream I did this morning, you'll see that I literally predicted USDJPY was going to come up to these highs over here, this level of structure, and price did. You guys could see it. You can go back and watch the live stream from this morning. And I said, guys, we're coming to this level. And I explained it. I think we were even on the 30-minute. That's why I highlighted this box over here. We're coming to this level of structure. It looks like a nice clean break and retest. And so I said, okay, guys, look, price could come back down here and hold this. I want to see price hold this level of support. I want to see rejections of this level of structure. And I want to see price continue to go up. That's kind of what I'm expecting. And price actually went all the way up to our TP to this level high over here. So now, however, almost instantly price came up, pulled back down, and then that was obviously the news that we had and stuff like that. And then now look at this over here, the news over here too. So this is why, to be honest, I try to stick out of it. Some people might say like, oh, well, like, why don't you trade news? Well, you know what I mean? This is part of it, right? Because when you learn how to trade the markets, you know, trading news can be risky and it becomes like gambling. And I'm not here to gamble. I'm here to actually like teach you guys how to, you know, become profitable in trading. You know what I mean? And that's how you do it. And you know, many of us have gotten burnt. I've had friends that have gotten burnt where they built their account to, like, you know, they started with $1,000, built it all the way to 15,000, and then you know, killed it with gold trades, for example, in a matter of a span of 2 days, right? So that mentally can be crushing, right? You know what I mean? So you guys have to also be mentally. It's not just trading. Isn't almost majority of trading, 90%, 95% is the mindset, right? Mentality, psychology. So it's important, guys, to understand that, not just kind of dive into trades just because you have to, or because you're in a, you know, in a situation where you feel pressured. Don't feel pressured when you come to look at the markets. You want to be relaxed. You don't want to be thinking about anything or feel like you're feeling pressured. So we're gonna begin, guys, because I've got everything lined up here on my end. So welcome, guys, welcome. We've got a couple new people joining in, a couple new members, guys. Welcome to the family. I appreciate you guys, you know that. So we're gonna begin shortly here. I'm just gonna look here. We've got a couple people also talking here. Oh, I'm gonna share also in the Telegram group and let them know that I'm live. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to ask any questions. Don't be shy. Chetan, welcome, Chetan. Can you look at GEU? Absolutely, man. We'll take a look at that in a second, okay? Guys, welcome. Let me just change the music here because this music is weird. It's a problem when you have the copyright music, man. Can't really put the type of music I like. I like my Spanish music, man. That's the only thing. I haven't figured it out. Mind you, there's probably a way to do it. I just still haven't figured it out. Maybe this is better.
What exactly?
How many
All
ads?
over the world. Starts at
All right, that's good for now. Welcome guys, welcome in. We've got Ventec couple comments here. Awesome, awesome. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna dive in, guys. We're gonna take a look at a couple pairs. I know that you guys are already looking at some Euro JPY, NZD CHF. We'll take a look at that. Ventec, welcome. Chetan, welcome. A couple other members. We'll start off with Euro JPY. Let's take a look at Euro JPY, guys. So we've got Euro JPY here. So yes, so Euro JPY, we were expecting nice clean sells. We got these sells. As you guys can see, that price went in our favor, as well as the second trade setup that we had here on the sell setups below this level structure. You can see that price did pull back. Not exactly to this high yet again, but price did end up going in our favor. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm seeing now. Let's see. That's what happened. Let's see what I'm seeing now. Remove everything now from here. Don't want to remove everything fully yet because I do have a couple videos, breakdown videos that I want to come out. I've got one video already set up for tomorrow. So there's a couple breakdown videos I'm going to have for you guys that I'm going to be uploading. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. Welcome guys, welcome. We got a couple new family members joining in. So we're going to take a look here at Euro JPY. So let's look at the higher time frame here. That's what we want to look at. Understand the overall direction of the market. You guys know how I look at the markets and what we want to look for, guys. So as you guys can see, we are trending upwards. However, I do want to keep something in mind with Euro JPY. What I see with Euro JPY, it seems like price is actually respecting this level of this level of structure. Not only that, we actually failed to create a new higher high. So price has been creating these. If we move up here, you can see this is a low, right? This is a higher low. This is a higher high. Move up. This is a higher high. This is a higher low. This is a potentially, I guess you could say, higher high. But even then, I mean, price did touch this high, but then look, it's respecting this level of structure, and price almost immediately right away came back in and rejected. So what I'm expecting for Euro JPY, guys, I'm expecting sells, but I'm expecting price to pull back at least to this level of structure here before we start looking for sells. So I'm going to start looking for sells at these highs, this level over here. I'm not looking for sells down here where price is currently at right now. I want to look for sells up here. Okay. So you know, listen closely, guys, because this is how I look at the markets, and this is how you guys can learn on how we can take advantage of the markets. Now, so let's go back up to the daily, right? We got a strong momentum push, okay? We failed to create a new higher high, essentially, okay? So we know that potentially price has enough potential to come back down, okay? At least to this level over here, I would say. This could be a level that we can target here, where price could come and react. Okay, we can see that price came here once. You know, we had resistance, we had support, we had kind of like a fake out here, but also a little bit of movement here, resistance, a little bit of support here as well. So this is an area where I want to target for price to come down. We have also a strong momentum push on the daily. This is a daily candle push. You can see how bearish that is, guys. That's super bearish. So that's another indication to me that price has enough juice to continue to go down further. Now, however, price came back up, came to this level here and held this level of support. So this is something where I'm seeing price is reacting here at this level, because you can see that price rejected this level of structure here, and now it's holding it as a level of support. Now, what I'm expecting for Euro JPY short-term wise to come back up to these levels here and reject this level of structure. Now let's go down to the 4-hour. And now that we know that we are bearish, okay, short-term wise, obviously in the bigger picture, we could potentially still push higher, but we are in a pullback right now. So we got that strong momentum push to the downside. I'm expecting price to come back up slowly and push back up to this high over here. And I want to see price reject this level of structure. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm expecting. Price should come back up here potentially. We don't know 100%. Nothing's 100%, but you know how it is. Trading's all about probabilities, and you know, this is what I'm expecting the market to do. Come back up, retest these highs here. You can see support, support, support. And so price broke this level of support, and now it's coming back up to this level of structure. So I want to see price reject this level of structure before it continues to go down further. Okay. Are you guys understanding that? Let me know in the chat box below, guys. Let me know in the chat box below, guys, if you guys understood that explanation. Also, smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does help with the algorithm, and it supports the channel, guys. So as you know, I'm always here to provide you guys with as much value as possible. That's my whole objective, guys. I want you guys to learn. And I'm here to support you guys. Aniraj, yes, perfectly awesome. Aniraj, I'm not sure if you're already part of the family, but welcome, welcome. I don't really recognize your name, but welcome to the family. Okay, perfect. Also, smash that like button, guys. I want to see that confirmation there if you guys are understanding. So that's kind of what we're looking at for Euro JPY. Okay, so 4 hour. Once we see price come to these levels here, we can do heavy sells here below this level of structure. So I'm gonna set this up now and put sell setups, but below this level of structure. Okay. But we still need to see price pull back up to this level here first, and then reject it and respect this level of structure. We need price to respect this level. If price pierces above it, then it invalidates this entire setup. Okay. That is Euro JPY. We will look at, let's take a look at another pair here. So USD JPY, right? What were we looking at? You guys could see that price on USD JPY was still bullish. And we can also see, I'm not going to clear some of the charts. I know it's going to be a little bit choppy, guys, because there's a lot of markups and stuff like that. But like I said, I do have a couple of videos actually planned for this week for you guys, so that I can show you basically the whole breakdown of all the trades that we took during this week and the past week. I have a Euro USD explanation and breakdown trade that we took at the beginning of this week. I'm going to be uploading that. It's already edited, everything. It's going to be uploaded tomorrow morning. So yeah, so that's in the works as well there too. So I'm just going to leave it. Mind you, sorry for the mess, guys, but these are trades that I want to have for those videos for you guys. Okay. A lot of news, a lot of choppiness, to be honest. I don't even want to look at USD JPY right now just because of how choppy and everything it is. But on the weekly, we could see that it's super bullish. We are creating essentially new highs. Even on the monthly, we're just pushing bullish. What can I tell you? We were expecting some sort of potential pullback or something. We could expect some sort of a pullback eventually to these lows over here. That's kind of some area I would like to target. Probably not over here, but more over here. Exactly. That's where price has respected price multiple times in the past. You could see resistance, resistance, resistance. Okay. And price pierced above, and then we still haven't gotten some sort of a pullback of the structure. That's fine. There's usually, you know what I mean? Not all the time price is going to have to pull back, right? So but this is kind of how I'm looking at it on the higher time frame. So we are still bullish on USD JPY. So we've known that we've been bullish in the bigger time frame. We've also been trending to the upside. You can see here these higher highs and higher lows. This is the weekly, daily, same thing, daily. We've been in an upwards trend for USD JPY. Perfect. Now, once we start narrowing down to the 4 hour, okay, there's a couple things that could happen, guys. This here could just be a wick rejection. Okay, so we could have this push here, and then it could finally be a wick rejection, and then we could actually get this is starting to kind of look like a wedge pattern here on the higher time frame on the 4 hour. So I mean, typically sometimes this, when we're getting these pushes like this, we'll get a breakout. But also it's we won't know yet. I want to see this candle close for sure on the 4 hour or the daily. close either below or close above, and then that way I'll know for sure if it's just a fake out or if it's an official push to the upside, right? And then we can start looking for get on the pullbacks, counter trend, and then look for buys once it comes and retest this level of structure. I don't know if you guys are with me. I know it's a lot of a lot of explaining, but I hope you guys understand what I'm telling you guys anyways. Mahandir san, we've got sir. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, guys. You guys, couple new people joining in, guys. Are we understanding that, guys? Are we understanding that explanation? Let me know in the chat box below. All right, so yeah, so let's move on here. Let's take a look at gold. Gold went in our absolute favor. I don't know if you guys were here in our live stream this morning, guys. I mentioned, guys, we are literally, and I'm going to hide this like this, but this was what I was seeing. I saw price come back up to this level of structure multiple times. We saw rejection, 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 right? Resistance, 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 right? Let's ignore this area here. This didn't all exist, okay? None of this existed. We only had price just come up to these highs over here. And I was telling you guys, I'm looking for gold sells. I want to see this candle. I want to see some wick rejections, and then because when I woke up, it was around 7, whatever. When we were on, and then I told you guys none of this was here. I told you guys I want to see heavy wick rejections, okay, of this level of structure here. I want to see price respect this level here. If we see wick rejections and a bearish candle close, then we're looking for sells. That's where you can see my sell setups below this level of structure. And then we did get in. I know some of you did. I told you guys to manage your risk always. And you can see that we had that trade setup lined up literally exactly as predicted. Price melted. I wasn't predicting it to go all the way down here because obviously that was news. But even then, it literally touched exactly at this level where I told you guys there was a little bit of a range down here. And so it was kind of forming some sort of a wedge on the higher time frames. You can kind of see it. It's like some sort of a wedge pattern formation here, guys. Now it's obviously choppy after the news, but this was an awesome turnout for gold. Even I think we went on the 15 and 30 minute, and I was like, okay, we finally broke below here, and candle closed, super bearish. Price came back up and retested, and you know what I mean, didn't even touch, or it just kind of came back up to entry, and then it melted all the way down. So really, really cool opportunities that we can take advantage of in the markets, guys. And these are the things we want to look for, okay, when it comes to trading. All right, Venta, can you take a look at NZDCHF? Yeah, man, we'll take a look at NZDCHF. Did you guys understand that gold kind of my outlook on gold, guys? Did you see that trade that we got? We were able to catch over 93 pips, guys. Amazing trade setup this morning for gold. And we took this in our live stream this morning. So we're gonna take a look here, NZDCHF. So we were looking for sells, and unfortunately price did sell, but it hit our stop loss here. Obviously we had a bit of a tight stop loss. I had it at 10 pips. But even if we would have put, let's say for next time, this is live and learn, we could have done easily. Usually I do like 25 pips anyways, but look how far price actually went. Price melted, even let's say like over here, because this right now 40 pips. 40 pips, 19 pips stop loss. So that's not too bad overall in terms of like a potential trade here setup. Like I said in the morning live stream, I'm expecting NZDCHF to continue to push down bearish to this level of structure that you see down here. This is kind of where I'm expecting price to come down to. Is it 100%? No, we just have to trade cautiously, but this is overall the sentiment that I have for NZDCHF. You can kind of see that this is where price has gone in the past. if we look back in the history here. So yeah, and then we can see what price is going to do, if it's going to hold or respect this level finally right over here, like this level of structure, or if it's going to continue to pierce down below. We don't know yet, but overall I can tell you that NZDCHF is super bearish right now. So any sort of pullback, I would be looking for shorts. I hope that's helpful, guys. Hope you guys understand. If you are, smash that like button. Let me know, guys, if you guys are understanding this explanation here. Right now it's so weak, so I wouldn't even be able to tell you, hey, let's wait for a pullback, because price is so weak right now. All it will probably do is probably around here, it might start forming some sort of a range similar to this range over here that you see on the left-hand side. Price might start doing something like that before it continues to go down further and touch down the bottom and end here. Let's go, let's go. You guys with me? Let's go. So that's what we're looking for, NZDCHF, guys. We've got a couple more people joining in here, guys. Welcome to the family. Bentech says, good explanation. Awesome, Bentech. Happy I could help. Excited that you're able to understand that. That's the whole point, guys. Just seeing the clarity, you know what I mean? Just understanding, okay, this is what market's doing. This is kind of the bigger time frame. This is the, the overall direction, right? Where's the market at? That's kind of like, it's funny as it sounds, like that whole thing. I don't know if you guys have probably heard it already by now. When in doubt, zoom out. It's so true, because when you zoom out and you look at the bigger picture, you can kind of understand where you're going, where you're heading, guys. You know what I mean? And that's important. And that applies with everything in life. You know what I mean? If you have something where you want to go and you zoom out and you say, okay, one sec, let me figure this out. What are the missing pieces I don't have, and what do I need to do or get to where I want to be, right? So when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, that's when you start seeing results. Welcome, guys. A couple more people joining in here. GJ also won in our favor, which was awesome. So let's take a look at GJ, guys. Yes, GJ was a perfect trade setup as well. So this was the one that I told you guys that this area here was like right now it was like pre-London Open, and then this tip right here was literally London Open. This right here, that was London Open right there. And it's funny enough because I think we did the live stream up till around here, and then basically I went to bed. And then before I went to bed, I was looking at it and I'm like, man, we have been we pushed back up slightly, then we broke below this level of support here, right? And then now we retested it pretty much. And then I saw this was a perfect break, strong momentum push to the downside on the 1 hour. And I'm like, man, if we get some sort of rejection of this level structure, I'm going to look for sells. And then literally, you know what I mean? Because I went to bed late and I was like, literally spot on, melted on London session. So I was like, oh man, like crap. But it's all good because you know what I mean. We didn't miss out in New York. We got in. We saw this opportunity again. Obviously, it took a little bit longer than what we would have hoped for. And then remember, I told you guys price might come back up and retest, and it actually formed this double top formation. And again, it respected this level of resistance, previous level of support. Why? Because, well, we pierced through this level of support, so price came back and retested, and it did respect it. So as you guys can see, we had our stop loss set here. We had 31 pip stop, and our targets were over 100 pips, guys. So GJ melted in our favor. This was an amazing setup that we had, and you can see I had my lines here set up as well. So sell setups below this level of structure. That was like my very conservative area here, and I was pretty darn confident that price was going to continue to go down further. Really, really clean trade, guys. You're only risking 30 pips to catch over 100 pip gain. Amazing trade this morning, guys. Amazing trade. Venta, can you explain what is the best way to find an entry point? Because I always struggle with risk management and entry point. Yeah, of course we could take a look at that. So, I think the best way for any sort of entry. So like let's kind of focus on GJ right now, okay? And let's focus on, let's say, let's focus on the daily, right? So one of the main things, okay, we always want to look at is where we're at. And I know that it sounds funny, but where we're at in the market. And if we have a confirmation, let's say this candle closes here, it's really important, guys, to study the candles. Each candle has a story, and each candle, dependent on the wicks and all that type of stuff, always understand like all the different types of patterns that candles form and stuff like that, because then you'll be able to identify what price is saying or what price is potentially going to be doing, right? So to get a cleaner entry, or at least what I find has worked for me, is always look at the candle. The candle will tell you what price is doing. Now, if for example, this candle closes bearish, sorry. Some people say, oh, it has to close below previous candle. No, it does not. It does not have to close below. It just has to be bearish. Okay. And then typically when price comes back up, what happens is people freak out with risk management. And in terms of this, what, like I know Bentech was talking about that as well. Uh, you have to understand that when price closes bearish here, and the next candle starts, right? It's always almost 99% going to come up 50% of this candle, previous candle. It's always going to do that almost 99% of the time. So when you see price open here on the lows and then you start seeing it push back up, that doesn't mean that price is not like not changing its overall bias, but essentially you just have to understand that it's part of the process, right? It's part of what the price is doing or how the market's reacting, right? So if I know I'm at a major level of structure on the 4-hour time frame or the daily, and I know prices come to this level of structure, once I get this candle close, okay, I want to narrow it down to the 1 hour, and then look for some sort of a double top or some sort of a rejection or some sort of break. But now that we knew that price closed, right, on the 4-hour, look at this. We've got support here. This is the support area here. So I'm going to highlight exactly what I'm looking at. This level here. Do you see that level of support here? Price came here multiple times, okay, in the past, and tried to break below. And unfortunately, it didn't break below. It just respected this level of support, this floor level here, okay, that I highlighted. Now, what happened? Price broke below this level of support, and then look what it did exactly right after. Price came back up and retested it, right? And what happened right after that? Well, we know on the higher time frame that that's a confirmation that, hey, it closed bearish. The next candle came back up. That was that pullback there, by the way. So that's literally that pullback right here. That 50% of that candle coming back up is that pullback. And then once you get more clarity in the markets, you'll be more aggressive to get on the trades, because this is a much less risk to get up here. But sometimes it's always good to get a confirmation, by the way, because price could continue to go higher. But essentially, it came back up on the higher time frame candle, right? That's the 50% of the candle going back up. And then what did it do? It rejected this level of support, okay? Then it melted, right? So this is a perfect opportunity for me, knowing that on the higher time frame we closed bearish, okay? And we are at a major level of structure where price rejected it right away. Price failed to hold this level of support. Price broke below this level of structure right here, okay? I don't know if this arrow is helping here, but let me start here. So price was respecting this level of support, and then it disrespected this level of support, so price pierced below it, okay? Came back down with a strong momentum. Then what did price do? Came back up, retested this level of structure, and that was a strong indication. When price pierced this level of support, that automatically told me, okay, price is no longer respecting this level of support. We are now potentially looking for sells. Now we just got to wait for that retest. When I got price come back up to these highs, this is how you get a cleaner entry. The problem is a lot of times people start getting on entries when you're already at the bottom here, or when you're at this bottom over here, or when you see the big push and you're like, oh crap, like it's going to continue to go down because it might retest these lows over here, so I'm going to get in now. Yes, but what's going to guarantee it's going to continue to go down to these lows? We don't know yet. That is a level of structure, a level of significance, but that doesn't mean that that's 100%, right? Price could melt, right? Price could respect this level of structure, but it could melt right here and then pause and then come back up and retest once more, right? So this is how I'm able to kind of spot it, because I know in the higher time frame, that higher time frame confirmation is telling me, hey, we closed bearish. The next candle that came up to this major level of structure, and you can see that this highlighted area here is a major level of structure. So we saw price came back up, rejected, and then in the smaller time frame, like the 1 hour, which is still quite significant, price pierced below this level of support. And so I just wait for the retest. Some people get desperate and they go on here and they get on the sells right over here. And then look what happens. They put their stops. This is a 28 pip stop. Let's say they did something like even like 30 pips, 34 pip, get stopped out. You have to wait for that confirmation, that retest. Once you wait for that retest, you get a cleaner entry at these highs. The higher it goes, the better. You don't want to be taking it up here. You want to be taking it down here. They're not too low, right? Or else it'll stop you out. It's higher risk. Lower risk is at these highs over here, but I know that it's these highs because this is a level of structure. The level of importance, guys, a level of importance, not because I just feel like waiting for price to come back up to these highs. It's because I know that it's a level that price broke it and previously respected it multiple times. Okay. That's kind of my 2 cents in that explanation. I hope you guys understood that explanation there on the charts here for GJ. Let me know that in the chat box below if you understood that explanation there. All right, Ventex, so we've got, so odd is ranging right now. Do I wait for it to break above or below support then and start looking for entries? Yes, yes, yes. I haven't seen it, by the way, so I don't know. But based off of how you're explaining or asking me, yes, yes. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at odd USD. But yeah, did you understand that, Ventec? Let me know in the chat box if you understood this explanation. Sorry, guys. Damn. All right, so let's take a look. Odd US. Yeah, I was looking for sells. Literally, price melted exactly as predicted as well, guys. I had like 3 trades that we took this morning in our live stream that went exactly as predicted. Like, let's say I was looking for sells here anyways, but let's say like before the news, price pretty much came to these lows over here. Before the news, it came all the way down here. But let's say, like, actually the news pushed it down here. So let's say it came down to here. 23 pips, not a huge trade, but the stop loss was so small. Like, we're looking at a 4 pip stop. Again, not my typical double trade, but that's kind of what ended up happening here anyway. So let's take a look at odd US and yeah, wow, we got a strong push here. So here's what I'm gonna expect exactly. So you got this right, Ventex. So we got a strong momentum push. You guys could see I already had my levels here kind of marked off, right? That's why I was looking for sells, because we had a break below of this level of support. This was support in the past, right? But price broke below and it retested it. And so that's why I was looking for sells for odd US. Obviously, on the higher time frames, we know that also odd US has been quite bearish, right? So that was another reason why I was expecting that. But currently, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. This is after a push like this, price is just going to range for quite some time. We do have to just understand that price is going to most likely just range here. It's not going to automatically push back up and retest these highs over here. So what I'm expecting for AUDUS is let it form some sort of a range, let it do its thing, let it kind of exhaust a little, take a break. And then once we see whatever it starts forming, some sort of a range, consolidating, it could be a bearish flag, it could be a triangle, it could be what I mean, a wedge pattern formation, whatever it starts forming, then we start looking for a break of whatever pattern it forms, right? And then we start looking for a continuation of sells. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. See kind of what price ends up doing, but that's kind of what I'm expecting right now, right? And then we wait for the retest once we break above whatever range price does. We can't predict the future, but this is a good example of like the probabilities of what the market can do, right? What the market is capable of doing, and potentially where the market could be heading, right? So if you understood that, smash that like button for me, guys. Appreciate you guys. A couple more people joining in. Welcome, welcome. Don't be shy, guys. Feel free to ask questions. That's what these live streams are for. Try to provide as much value to you guys as always. You guys know that. Fantech, did you understand that explanation there? Let me know. All right, guys, let's continue on. Awesome. Yes, great explanation. Awesome. Excited that you were able to understand that, which is good. I'm gonna change up the music here for a bit. We've got ontologists here. These big drops never retrace all the way up because otherwise anyone will enter. They got to manipulate. That's correct. That is correct. Ontologist, welcome, man. Welcome. Welcome to La Familia. GBP US extremely bearish. That is correct, my friend. Hmm. Take a look at gold. Let's see what gold's up to. We kind of broke below this level here. This level here, guys. So we'll see. We'll see what gold does. This is, the 1 hour. Gold's looking bearish to me, to be honest. I won't look for sells for gold until at least gold breaks below. I won't look for like heavy sells below this level of structure here. I haven't even used these moving averages. I haven't used them at all. Like the indicators, I don't even use indicators, guys. It can be helpful, I guess, if it works for you. If it works for you. Anyways, let's take a look here. Yeah, so heavy gold sells probably below this level structure. Over here, actually, it's, yeah. We want to see kind of gold respect this level over here of resistance and see what gold does. Right now, there's no trade here. Sure. We'll keep an eye out, guys. You guys know we're here every single day, Monday to Friday in the morning, so we'll be able to look at you know, gold in the morning anyway. So Thursday morning tomorrow, guys, I'm gonna kill these markets. Kill these markets as always. So if you guys are new, welcome to the family. Welcome to La Familia. I'm excited and happy to have you guys here. I'm here to teach you guys what I know. I'm not by all means a a full pro or anything like that, but I'm just a normal guy like you guys that really kind of put my head down for a long time in the industry. And you know what I mean? Started finally seeing results after such a long time. You know what I mean? And so now everyone's different. So don't make yourself feel bad if you're taking a long time to learn. That's totally normal. Some people learn quicker. Some people can do it in a couple months. Some people can do it in a year. Some people can do it in 2-3 years. Doesn't matter, right? Some people takes a long time, right? So, but it's definitely worth it, guys. Keep going and being consistent. Ontologist says, "I like your analysis. I trade for 6 years." Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. That's funny, actually. I'm at 6 years total because I was investing in cryptocurrency as well too. So Bitcoin, that's kind of what got me into trading, and that was about 6 years ago, 6.5 years ago. So Forex, I got into it the year after. So Forex, I've got about 5 years under my belt trading Forex. And so yeah, that's my part. Well, you guys know part of my story. I don't want to tell the whole story. You guys know it. But anyways. All right, let's continue on, guys. Let's continue on because I want to give you guys as much value as I can now that I'm on here. You guys know that I'm here to support you guys. So US30 also kind of went in our favor. Do you guys remember? Mind you, ignore everything here on the right because everything here on the right is kind of messed up after the news. It's pretty messed up. Holy crap. Melts, goes all the way back up, melts. Jeez. This is the 15-minute too. Do you guys remember this do you see this little line right here? Okay. You see this line right here? Okay. This line, I got it. My mentor taught me this. I got this line from over here, which was the initial push. Okay. Does it mean it's always going to be like that? No, obviously not. But majority of the times, look at this initial push that price did. Okay, price broke above this level of structure. All right, we saw a strong momentum push. We saw price break above this level of structure and it retested it. We also saw, look at this wick rejection here, right on this candle here. And so this was where I was expecting. That's when I pulled my fib from the push to the highs. And I said, okay, this is the 0.618. This is where price most likely would reject. And this is exactly where price rejected. Said, guys, I'm looking at potential buys for US 30. Let me just clear the fib right now, just so that you guys can see it better. And then this is why that line was over here, because that was exactly where price went. Exactly. From where we were looking at, we were about 176 pips for US 30. And mind you, this was before all of this happened here. We still would have been able to cut. I didn't get in, by the way, but because we had so many trades going on and everything going on this morning. But perfect example of a clean setup, something just, just looking at basic market structure. This is what I saw, right? And again, this is my way of looking at the markets. I'm not saying my way is the right way, but this is kind of how you guys can be able to succeed as well. That's what I want. I want you guys to understand that, because that's the whole purpose why I started this channel, was because when I first started, I didn't have that support. I had the support from my family, my wife, my parents, everyone, all my family, people that, are really mean a lot to me. They've always been there supporting me, you know, um, in all senses, right? But that's not the point. What I meant was in feeling alone in the industry, feeling alone in this whole, the whole Forex and the whole trading community. Be lonely sometimes, right? Because there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of, you're trying to get answers. You're trying to figure out if you're still on the right path. Am I still doing it right? Hey Pedro, am I set? Is my setup look proper? Is this a proper, you know, key level? Like, how do I point out my key levels? Where's my key levels? When I first started, it was just line. Like, I put so many lines, I couldn't even read the charts because I had so many busy lines that it looked so oversaturated, right? But I had no one to tell me. I had to figure that stuff on my own. And then when I finally figured that stuff on my own over time, which took time, guys, that's when I was able to finally start seeing results over time. And that's one of the main reasons why I created this channel, is because I wanted to create a community of like-minded traders that are looking to genuinely learn, you know what I mean? And take their trading to new levels and look at trading as a more simplified approach. That's kind of my belief. And so yeah, that's kind of what this whole channel was created for, guys. So yeah, I mean, if you're just joining in, guys, welcome. And yeah, welcome to the family. And I appreciate you guys. I try to provide you guys as much value. I'm here every single day. I'm here Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also do come in the evenings. Pretty much I come twice, to be honest. I just don't want to fully commit to telling you I'm here every day in the evenings, but at least I can fully commit to tell you that I'm here every single day at 7 in the morning. But yeah, that's kind of, the reasoning behind everything, guys. But yeah, so so US 30 went in our favor. Really, really cool, guys. Went straight to the point. Really, really cool. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of what we were looking at. Odd US, we already looked at that. GBP odd, man, we're still kind of stuck in this range. Still stuck in this range. Let's see what's going on here. I should go up to the daily and see what's actually going on. Yeah, ooh, yeah. This is horrible, man. This is just brutal. This is the 4 hour, man. Look at that. That's called consolidation. Consolidation, guys. Let's go. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you guys are enjoying these explanations or you enjoy these live streams. Smash that like button for me, guys. I really appreciate it. It does help the channel. It supports the channel a lot. So, and that in turn lets me know that you guys enjoy these live streams and I continue to do them. Also, don't be shy to comment in the chat box below, guys. I do read all the comments. Seems like ontologist. We've got Bentech, couple comments here. GBP US. I like, okay, perfect. What kind of benefits are your VIP group? To be honest, Ventec, as you guys have seen, kind of one of the main benefits that I like that I've integrated is that I do Zoom calls. So I do one Zoom call once a week, and that Zoom call you'll be able to ask any questions live like this right now. And not only that, I can look over your charts and stuff like that. So if you have like genuinely like literally a setup, I can kind of like take over your monitor and show you kind of how to look at the charts or whatever you like, right? So it's more like like I said, my whole objective is not a signals or anything like that. My whole objective is to help you take your trading on your own, hold you by the hand, essentially, as much as I can, obviously, because I do have, a lot on my end, but to be there for you guys when you need me as much as I can. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, when it comes to creating content for you guys and being able to provide the stuff that I do requires a lot of work, guys. I'll be honest, like doing these videos requires time, editing alone takes a lot of time. Just uploading and all the consistency, right? But I do this for you guys, and I'm you know super blessed to be able to see the community, how it's been growing and stuff like that. So those are just to name a few. Like I said, we do those weekly Zoom calls, which you're able to ask any questions. Also, you do join the private VIP uh, group chat as well, and then that's where I send my analysis. But again, like I said, it's not a signals group, not signals. I'm not selling signals. I'm just sharing my analysis, right? And then I kind of tell you guys, okay, guys, I'm thinking of closing. So it's more specific. You know what I mean? Like my free Telegram group is awesome, and we crack jokes there, we share analysis and stuff like that. But the VIP is more about learning. It's That's my focus, is to help you, guide you step by step, and get you walking on your own. That's my goal. Right. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you, Ventec. To be honest, I know you've been a part of the family for quite some time, so you've seen me. You've seen the results I've provided to you guys, and you guys, you know what I mean. You guys know me. Maybe the little that you've known me, but what type of person I am, and I'm here to help. You know what I mean, as much as I can, right? So in my busy schedule, I try to put my priority aside from everything that I have to do, my own trading and all that type of stuff, and just managing my own life. I'm able to kind of narrow that focus on these people that really want to genuinely learn. That's my focus. So anyways, let's continue on, guys. And yeah, so GBP odd, we're still stuck in this range. So that's what we're looking at there. So no trades. GJ, yes, we already saw GJ. GBP US bearish, super bearish, daily, weekly, monthly. Yeah, like it's very, very bearish, guys. Yeah, it like literally broke below that level of support, which I told you, or that level. It wasn't even a level of support, to be honest. I think that was a level where I said price could come to this level, and it already reached it. So, yeah. So I'm not got anything for GJ right now. We could just expect GJ to create some sort of a range around this level, and we'll see what price does. Euro US. So Euro US, we got that push to the downside, which is good. So now we're just waiting kind of for some sort of a pullback. We are holding this level of support, which is good. So price is kind of going in our favor here. So now we just got to wait for price to kind of hold this level of support, potentially come and retest these highs, and then a continuation to the downside. What I'm expecting for Euro US as of right now, and this, mind you, this is the 4 hours, so we can potentially just kind of wait it out and see what price does here on the lower time frames. For now, nothing really lining up choppy after the news. Welcome. JPY. Yeah, this is a double bottom formation here at this level of structure. Again, this is like this double here. See what price is gonna do. Let me take indicator stuff. The one I would say like moving average. Yeah, because I don't even use the indicators. You guys know. Guys, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just going to the washroom here, man. Give me 1 sec, guys. Be right back. All right, back. All right, guys, we're back. Yeah, we'll see what price does at this area here for Euro JPY. Looks like a double top. I mean, it's a double bottom formation here, guys. Seems like price did respect this level. Welcome, welcome. Couple more people joining us in, guys. All right, so let's continue on. CAD JPY. Actually, CAD JPY, we had some decent trades pan out for CAD JPY, but it seems like with the news, everything was not pushing back up. Let's see, remove the drawings here for CAD JPY. We're still trending like bearish, still in the downwards trend. Obviously, let's take a look at the 4 hour and see where we're at though. Okay. Daily. Okay, so this was I think I even mentioned this previously too. We're at this kind of crucial level because we've been trending to the upside on the higher time frames, right? So that's why it's important to understand the bigger picture. We are creating these low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? So this to me is a level of structure. Okay, price is just pierced slightly below it, but it seems like it's pushing above it. So now that we know that on the higher time frame, now that we know that on the higher time frames, we're expecting price to potentially respect this level of support. This is quite significant, so we want to kind of narrow it down to the 4 hour and see what price ends up doing. If price ends up rejecting this level here, let's narrow it down to the 1 hour here. So this level here, let's zoom in as well too. We know that this is a potential level of support. If price fails to push above this level of structure, price fails to push above, then we're looking for sells, okay? At JPY. If price pushes above, then we have a nice trajectory to the upside for CAD JPY. So lots of great potential for buy setups. Obviously, we still have to pass through these highs over here and these areas over here, but good potential buy setups. Price could, again, it's not just going to push all the way up. It'll slowly, gradually, eventually start kind of forming up and trending to the upside. If we get a push above this level of structure. If we reject it, then we're definitely looking for sells, guys. At JPY, I'm going to mark it down here too as well. Sell setups below this level of structure. Hey, Ben, let's go. Let's go. What's going on, bro? How are you doing, man? Long time, bro. You know what? I didn't forget about you in terms of like doing the evening live streams. You know what I mean? I'm like, here I am, man, every day just grinding, man. Like I do 2 live streams a day pretty much nowadays. But like I was telling the rest of the team is for sure you guys can count on me in the mornings. 100%. I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday at 7. But the evenings, I've been pretty much consistent as well. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to tell you guys 100%. I want to tell you guys when I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here. You know what I mean? I don't want to be telling you guys, hey, I'll be here and it doesn't happen, right? So, um, you know, but I've thought about a lot of you guys and I know that, you know, it's easier, right? Some people, they just can't in the mornings. It's too early. They start work at 7, right? Like, you can't sit around and watch a live stream for an hour. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, so that's what we're looking at for CAD GPR. Welcome, bands, by the way. Happy to have you here, man, again. So yeah, so we're looking at this level of support here. So price here's below. But again, remember the bigger picture is always much more important because then that's how we're able to understand. Because otherwise, if we hold and respect this level of support over here, okay, we're able to hold it, that invalidates that kind of break and retest pattern that we have potentially set up, right? Because if price is able to hold this level of support, then that invalidates it completely, right? But that's the problem. If people, or most likely, typical a newbie mistake is people say, well, price has been trending downwards a lot, so we're still in a bearish trend. Oh, look, price broke below this level of structure. It's coming down here, so it's going to continue to go down. Yes, that could be a possibility, of course. But we also want to look at the bigger picture. Where are we in the bigger, higher time frame? We're actually at a major level of potential support. Okay, price has come here multiple times and rejected it here. Resistance, resistance, and now retesting it as support, right? So really crucial area for CAD JPY. Long-term wise, if we're able to hold this level of support, I'm looking for nice clean buy setups for CAD JPY. So potential move to the upside, continuation to the upside. However, if that does not happen, and in the lower time frames as I got here, we do not respect this level of structure over here, okay? We don't respect it, and we start rejecting this level here. I'm looking for nice clean sells for CAD JPY, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. You guys know that. All right, let's move on, guys. Odd CAD. Let's go up to the 4 hour. Let's clear the charts. This is choppy. It's way too messy. Okay, so just based off of looking at it as is, let's kind of start on the daily again. So on the daily, we are kind of at this level here. Double top formation here. Price, this looks like a key level. Low over here. Over. That's all I see right now. Okay. Let's narrow it down to the 4 hour. We have been trending downwards, okay? However, we tried to create a new higher high and we failed, and then price came back up. But keep this in mind, guys. Look, this is a low, okay? Low over here. And look what happened. Price failed to create a new lower low down further. Look at this. This is now a new lower high, right? And price came back up here, and what did it do? It failed to create a new higher high. So right now, this is starting to shift into a consolidation area, okay? This is the high of this consolidation area, okay? And this is the low of this consolidation area. Are you guys seeing that? How clear we're able to see the markets? Now do you understand how all that choppiness now becomes so much more clear when you're able to understand how you can see the markets? Okay, guys? You guys with me here? You guys with me? Let's go, let's go. Band's been good, brother, but hell yeah, man. What are we looking at tonight? So tonight, bro, we've been looking at a couple. You actually did miss a couple trades, bro. This morning we killed it on a live stream. We actually took three pairs: GJ, USDJPY, US30, and actually I think it was four, man. Like we had quite a few trades that went in our favor actually. So I've got a couple videos lined up. So tomorrow I'm actually doing a video explaining one of the Euro USD trades we took. That was another win on I think it was Monday or Tuesday. So I think it was Monday morning. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a video because I know that not some of you guys can't watch the entire live stream. It's very long. So I created the nice clean videos. I post usually 2 videos a week going over trades. So trade breakdowns coming out. Tomorrow's going to drop a nice trade breakdown video on Euro USD. And then I'm going to pull out 2 more for next week on the 2 out of the 4 trades that we took this morning in the live stream. So really, really cool. Let's take a look at what we're looking at tonight. So right now we're at odd CAD, guys. So we're in this ranging market. Look how clear we're able to spot this out and just kind of see the bigger picture, right? Much more easier to understand. So now that we know, going from the daily, going from the 4 hour, we're starting to fall into this range. In a ranging market, we want to look for either a break to the upside, or a breakout to the upside, or a breakdown of this range, right? Breakdown, breakout, or breakdown. However, we can take advantage of this opportunity knowing that, hey, price came to this high and rejected it on the 4 hour. We could potentially look for sells if price breaks below. Let's zoom in here for a bit. This level of support here, which is kind of at right now, right here. No, not right there, right here. Okay. So if price for odd CAD, let's go down to the 1 hour, fails and breaks below this level of structure, I am looking for heavy sells, guys, for odd CAD. Okay. We're at a high of a range. So this blue highlighted area is the high of the range, the top of the range. So we're pretty much touching it, rejecting it. Okay. And we're at a major level here of support. Price has respected this level of support multiple times in the past. Look. Okay. So once we get a break below this level of structure, I want to wait for the retest. Okay. So break, wait for a retest. Okay. Just the 1 hour. Narrow it down to the 30-minute. And then a continuation to the downside. If we get a break, by the way, if we get a break below this level structure. If we don't get a break, then price could potentially come back up and actually even retest once more, kind of fake a couple people out, and then you'll see it melts, right? That's something that we do have to keep in mind, guys, with the markets. All right, let's take a look at Euro odd. Let's kind of clear the charts because it's really choppy as well. Go up to the daily. Been trending somewhat down. We've been trending downwards. Overall, kind of bearish to be honest, but that's because of the euro. The euro's weak right now. Failed to create a new lower low. High over here. 4 hour. Kind of stuck in this range right now for euro odd, to be honest. I'm looking at here. We're in a range. Well, so in a range, we're looking for a breakout, guys. To the upside or to the downside? We're breaking above this level of support and resistance here. So I want to see price hold this level of support here. If price is able to hold this level of support, I'm looking for buys for euro odd, okay? Short term. This is a daily, by the way, so it just gives us an idea short term what we can expect for price to be doing. So if we're able to hold this level of support, we can start looking for buys for euro odd. It seems like, again, if it holds this level, it seems like once we narrowed it down actually to the 4 hour, price broke below this level of support, and now it's starting to reject it. So if we get a rejection and a break below this level low, then we can start looking for a continuation to the side. So there's a lot of decision making, guys, in trading. You really have to know how to take decisions and stuff. So you guys with me? You guys with me? Let me know. Let me know in the chat box below if you guys are with me. You're understanding these explanations, guys. Smash that like button for me, guys, if you guys are understanding this explanation. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's continue on here, guys. Yeah, this was a good trade up on Euro New Zealand. This was just example purposes to what price could potentially would have done. Right. Do the charts here. We got a break below this level here. So what I'm looking at. Up to the 4 hour. Let's go up to the daily. Do this. So price on the daily is looking like it's still just oh, all the euro pairs are just really ranging. The higher the range, probably this fake out. Not really seeing any. I want to see kind of Euro NZD respect this level here. But it seems like even here on the 4 hour, so we know that we're at this top of this range. That's what the line is here at the top. We did get finally a break below. However, it seems like price did push back up bullish, and then we're getting a now a bearish candle. Excuse me, close. Not close. Open. Now, what I want to see for potential sells for Euro New Zealand is I want to see price break below this level of structure here before we start looking for sells. If we get a break below this level of structures on the 4 hour, then I'm actually going to be looking 1 hour is going to look nice and crisp and get in our 30 or 50-minute time frame for sell setups. But I need to see price fully break below this level of structure here. I mean, price could short term, yeah, create some sort of little double top here on the 30 or 15 minutes, sort of a double top formation. Short term wise, yes. We could also potentially look at price respecting this level of support, which is future resistance here. It's retesting it right now, and then we can kind of target, you know, target like this area here or these lows here. But range 90 pips, target area 45 pips. Potentially risking about 30. I mean, not the ideal trade. You want to get an entry at least this high over here. 30 pips down, so it's a little too late. Higher risk. For Euro New Zealand. All right, guys. So we will call it a night. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning again at 7 a.m. As always, we are live every single day. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in. If you did enjoy this live stream, please do me a huge solid, guys, and smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. Also, join the family, guys, and subscribe below. Also, don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you get notified every single time we're live. Appreciate you all, and thank you so much for joining in. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m.